Harrison is dead. From here just another major McCain log that was sent to the Wayland Lieutenant debriefing after the incident. At the time, this was the information that was sent to him. Harrison is dead. Recall Lieutenant Dunia, that bitch that knocked us out, just delivered the news. In the aftermath of the bug attack, a convict laborer jumped a guard. Harrison walked straight into the fight, a flamethrower went off, then Harrison ammo belt. Somehow the convict survived. They are hunting him now, but he doesn't realize that the convict that they are hunting is actually Harrison, and they try to fake his death. Dunia seems especially intent on this, obsessive almost. I shouldn't blame her. From what Recall has said, she lost her fiancé when we took the defense grid. I hope she finds escaped son of a bitch and kills him. Maybe that will bring her some peace. Yeah, she's trying to get peace by killing Harrison, by killing me. You know? Yeah, I mean, of course, I understand that her loss. It must hurt what happened. And yeah, it was like through the actions of Harrison that he mentioned here, so the defense grid got down. But still, like, you are taking... It's not really my fault. Oh, wait. 1 second. Okay. I had forgotten to change the Predator skin that I use for the main Predator in this game, which you just bump into right now. We're bumping into a Predator. Look at him. You guys are gonna notice, you guys that have seen this game before, notice that the Predator looks a little different. He looks with a very more unique looking armor. This is the skin that I use for the Predator that I play in this game, because it's mentioned many times in the test logs how the Predator armor and mask looks unique, looks very different from the others. They even call the Predator in this game that you play as the Prince, because he looks like a royal kind of looking armor, and the default looking armor for the Predator actually doesn't look really unique or different at all. So I end up bumping into this Predator skin, and I just found it fits well in the description that they give to the Prince Predator in this game. So yeah, we just bump into a Predator that has been captured and is being kept in stasis to be studied at the pods. And this Predator here is actually the Predator that we play in the Predator campaign. And our actions here are gonna be accidentally making him escape. So that's something that I always thought it was so interesting, how like the Marine that you play has in the Marine campaign ends up making the Predator, helping the Predator that you play in the Predator campaign, because it's not like the Predator, the characters that you play has Marine, Predator, and Alien. They're not like direct enemies of each other. Each one of those three species, three members of those three species, is just trying to survive here. You know, they have their own goals, which is not against each other. Like Harrison doesn't want to kill this Predator because there's no reason. Like they're not, both Harrison and Prince here, which is the nickname for this Predator, they have their own goals here. I mean, Harrison just wants to escape and survive, and Prince here just he's not interested in killing Marines. Now he's gonna be in a quest, as you guys are gonna see in the Predator campaign, to kill Rykov and to get revenge at him. And the alien is kind of like just a lot. At first, the alien just wants to kill a lot of humans, but then eventually his goal is just gonna be to protect the alien queen, or more specifically, the Empress. Because this planet here is a very big hive, so they have multiple queens, and there is an older queen called the Empress, which seems to control over the others. Surgery to remove forearm device has failed, hard to explain. Medically, the specimen was very strong. Then, as the device was removed, pulmonary arrest occurred. Considerable evidence of tamper-proofing within the machinery. But what kind of society would prefer its soldiers to die instead of being disarmed? So the thing that what they added here, regards to Predator lore in this game, they're trying to imply here that if they try to remove the wrist blades from the Predator, you know, the wrist armor that includes the wrist blades inside, the Predator dies. It's like a tamper-proof. They have like a mechanism that if they try to remove their wrist blades, if they try to get disarmed, they die. So like it's something that even imply here, like the Predators are just so crazy about having weapons, about this, about hunting, that they have like this device that prevents them from being disarmed, from being like completely disarmed. Which is also explains why when we play as Predator, we only start with our wrist plates, why they couldn't remove our wrist plates. I think it's a little bit that they wanted us, the Predator, to keep at least one weapon, to start even after being captured, to have still his wrist plates available for gameplay reasons. But I thought this concept, this idea that they added here in the lore, to the Predator lore, to be really interesting. How some Predators, they prefer to die than to be disarmed. They have this, like I mentioned here, tamper-proof within the machinery, between the wrist armor, that prevents it from being removed. Don't worry, buddy. I'm gonna set you free. There we go. Like, we're just trying to get away from this room, and the only way for us to do that is by opening this opening here, you know? And by doing that, we accidentally end up like setting the opening process for the chamber. Like he already waking up. Like you see his head is moving now. He's looking at me. He's looking at me. Little prince is looking at me. So because of, I mean, when we unlock this passageway, we end up like starting the opening process, and it's stopping the stasis of this part. Like now he's waking up, and but still there's gonna be a scientist that is gonna be guarding him, because they are planning on using him for implantation, meaning using him as a host for a face target also to make another Predator. But the scientist that is gonna be watching over him, he's gonna be killed by someone else, not us. You guys are gonna find out that in another campaign. And so by the actions of Harrison and other individual, Prince is gonna be able to escape from the pods. Yeah, I have a pistol, I'm armed.
Containment team, report the specimen area.
They're coming after me. I'm gonna set up an ambush to those guys, those guards. I'm gonna do something that was mentioned to me by someone that commented me in an old AVP video.
He's in the vents.
Oh! He said that I missed a dialogue by not doing this. But they only say online. Usually you just have to aim for the head. They die very fast if you aim at the head. Oh. Damn, I took some good damage there. That sucks. Here there are live animals that are kept at the pods, like there's a little monkey there. Sometimes they are used as hosts for the aliens. To be just brought a bunch of animals off world to be facehugged, to breed some aliens inside. I believe I opened this ammo later. I can open it now. I mean, usually I open it later. Ah no, I thought it was because he would give more HP. Usually some of these boxes recover your HP, but it was not the case for this one. But it gives me flamethrower ammo, which we're gonna be getting a flamethrower very soon, which is gonna be very helpful, much better weapon to be used against the guards than the pistol.
Attention, all personnel. A convict laborer has escaped from detention cell 1. He has killed several guards and one marine.
Killed one marine. I am the marine. I am the marine that they are trying to pretend that I killed. Those assholes. Those lying assholes.
You're trembling.
I don't like
They are
these
experimenting with the facehuggers.
You shouldn't. They're killers.
That's not helping.
They are more like
Carl.
rapists.
things. I think I'm gonna sit down for a minute.
Facehuggers rape.
They can smell you, you know. You can't hide from them.
Carl.
That's a very nice coworker. Just try to
admire
scare
them
you.
in a frightening sort of way.
Yeah, I admire their purity. Just like Ash from Alien. You guys didn't hear it? Really? I thought it would have made more noise. We just have to kill the little... There's some guards here and some scientists. You have a test log in your hand? Ah, she set up the alarm.
Come on.
Yeah, I think this was the only guy with it that was armed.
Soldier, in 30 seconds you'll be dead.
What?
How about no? I don't want to die
Security
yet.
Camera over the door? I've rerouted the feed so only I can see you.
How
but if
kind
I
of
keep
you.
it this way for very long, someone's bound
So we're about to meet
notice.
someone
you?
that is willing to help us escape the pods if we do something for them. Yeah, a package.
I'm a Marine, not a delivery boy.
The best line
Why
that
me?
Harrison said in the game.
Because you have half a chance of getting it. I had to ditch it where I knew they wouldn't
I mean, so
look,
you guys can
but I
see here
can't
that
get
at the
back
pods,
now, so
everybody
you
has
can
their
go.
own schemes,
Once you
everybody
have
has their own
my package, we'll
agenda,
talk about your team.
and we
I
just
don't
bump into
negotiate
someone.
with corporate spies.
I'm not
Someone
negotiating.
is willing to help us as long as we help them by getting this
Download
package. I'm gonna save again because I'm gonna have to kill some stronger opponents now. I'm gonna change the ammo, change to the stronger piercing ammo because I want to kill this guy. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it does more damage, this variant of the pistol ammo. And we're getting the flamethrower. This weapon here is gonna be very useful, especially at this level. It kills like the humans instantly. From February 16, 330. This is like from almost a year ago. When returning specimen collection report, 16 live eggs collected. Team composition, 6 combat synthetics for A5 models, 1 Unimog. Collection cost 2 AI, 1 combat synth. I think the cost is probably what they end up losing in the process, maybe. Note, material degradation has increased markedly in the last week. Egg collection will likely fall in the near term. Recommend tighter restriction or approved studies. So here, something that I like it, and I mentioned in the start of the campaign, was that this game is like an evolution from Aliens. It's like a big... What Wayne Lutani was hoping to do in Aliens eventually. We finally got to see this, what I wanted to see in an Alien movie in a bigger scale, which is Wayne Lutani fighting a planet with aliens, establishing a facility and starting to experiment, capture alien eggs. And they have been managed to do it for quite a few years by the time that we got here. So this was... I really like this setting, you know, setting in this planet. A facility, a research facility of Wayne Lutani, where they have been working on their projects with the aliens for years. You know, studying the aliens, studying the architecture of the space jockey structures that they found in this planet. You know, I just really like this planet. I just like this location here. I just found it to be very interesting. HP. I'm gonna be opening that thing there, and I'm gonna be releasing the facehuggers. I have to run now. Look, the facehuggers are out. Run. Run! Otherwise they're gonna kill us, and facehuggers are insta-kills. No, that hurts. There is a little thing there that I'm gonna be coming back later for you guys to see.
That's an egg pit in front of you. The eggs
Oh.
are stored in stasis pools.
No.
Just don't get too close or they may wake up.
So this is where they keep the eggs. It reminds a little bit of the stasis that we saw in the Daryl ship from the first Alien movie.
When they send someone to investigate, you can get out.
The aliens usually don't open unless you come too close. This is where they keep the eggs. We have to just make a run for it. Jump before they open. When they are in these stages, I believe it takes a little bit longer for the eggs to wake up. Then they normally could open up in normal situations. What? Oh. No.
See that panel? It'll override the security lockdown. Unfortunately, it also shuts down the stasis for the egg pit.
Yeah, and now the eggs are gonna open much easier by doing this. There's something here.
We just lost the stasis fields in the egg pit.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Kenji. This is his style. Transmissions have stopped. I can't triangulate. Strange. He's been quiet since the incident. Now this. Spies are like fleas. Hard to find, harder to kill.
Interesting. This Kenji seems like a big throw. I'm gonna be opening this thing here, and it's gonna make noise, so they're gonna be going alert mode. I'm just gonna make a run for it. I don't need to kill those guys yet. And I'm not gonna be going forward yet. I need to do something first. Let me just save just in case I end up fucking it up, as I do from time to time. We're gonna be going back to the stasis field that we've passed before, because there's a hidden Easter egg there. Can you jump? Why? The eggs are opening. Wow, no. Fuck no. Fuck. Oh. There's a guy there. Why? Fuck them. It's gonna be really hard to go back there afterwards. Fucking. Where's the facehugger? I can barely see it. Okay, let me kill them with a pistol. Only one open? Okay. One facehugger is fine to deal with. It's just when you have like multiple ones. The problem is that they can insta-kill you. That's a problem. Now let's get the Easter egg. What? Why did you change weapons? Wait. Fuck, did I miss? Oh. Where is it? Is it this way? Wait, where is it, damn it? It has not been that long since I played this a little while ago. Now that shit is locked now. Oh, that's where is it? Yeah, we find this. There happened to be another predator that eventually broke out or something. I don't think this is the same one from the hunting party that we're gonna be seeing the predator campaign. This might not, I don't, maybe they didn't even plan it to know the origin of this predator, but in the predator campaign we found out that 3 predators arrived and we know the whereabouts of those 3 predators end up getting captured. This one here might have come later and tried to break into the pods, and he managed to kill a lot of humans and get a alien skull as well, but eventually he ended up getting facehugger and chest bursted. You guys can see there's supposedly a second predator somewhere here. There's a test log here. My boss is such an ass. I swear he couldn't manage himself out of the paper bag. If I hear why doesn't our stuff look like this one more time, something's gonna happen. Half my compadres has already been transferred over to pod 3. They say it's a cakewalk from there. I'm not sure what's keeping me here. I keep telling myself I'm seeing the project through its completion, but it's kind of a very kind of like handle. And I was told something. I was told that if I shoot. Oh, there it is. I was told recently. Fuck, I took a lot of damage. Fuck, I lost a lot of HP. What the hell? We just killed the predator. Yeah, I was told by someone recently in my AVP2 chronological cut that I did of all the campaigns and the expansion pack together, that if I killed the facehugger, the chest burster that came out of the spreader who just pop out of nowhere. And it really happened. Damn. Thanks for that guy for letting me know this. Like, even I haven't played this game for like 15 years and I never knew about this. Like, I knew about this location, but I never knew that if I killed the facehugger, the predator chest burster would just pop out of nowhere and try to attack me. And for a chest burster, he quite did some damage on me. Okay, now we can proceed. All the other eggs are still closed. I think only one open, so it's fine. They're gonna be open more now, but it's fine. We're gonna be getting out of here before the facehuggers get a chance at raping us. But my HP is very low, and that is not good. Oh, yeah, especially at the water. Yeah, I should save. Yeah, it's gonna be very risky because I'm gonna bump into some humans there. But fortunately, yeah, I can kill them fast with the flamethrower. I have to, because otherwise I'm gonna die fast, because my HP is low. Only 23 HP.
Remember, the stasis fields are shut down, so run like hell.
Trying to.
The system isn't responding.
Keep trying, goddammit.
Yeah, this is the one that we got earlier. Fuck, I need HP. That guy didn't even notice me. That's good. Let's go stealthily here, because I don't want to risk dying, because low HP. There should be a test log around here, yeah. To Avril Monroe from Dr. Berger. I tried to talk with Eisenberg about this, but the topic left him quite cold. I did say he doesn't get along with his father, or dislikes his father's work. Sorry, I couldn't help more. It's from Avril Monroe to Dr. Berger. Your mentorship has been great, but the hive is getting to me. I hear Eisenberg father runs the synth research for Wayne Litani. Yeah, this whole synthetic stuff from Eisenberg father that they are bringing into this node, and we saw another one into the first level. It's gonna make sense later on. It's like a foreshadowing for our review about Eisenberg. And Ted has been doing interesting stuff with narrow imprinting into prosthetic limbs. Sight to the blind, hearing for to deaf. It's very exciting. Would you mind recommending me to the doctor? This stuff here is that his father is very good at like doing some new stuff in regards to synthetic implantations. Like he's thinking that he's just gonna give synthetic eyes to people that help to make the blind see, making the deaf start hearing. He's like merging a little bit, going a little beyond, like not just make synthetics like just robots. He's trying to make like cyborgs. That's the thing. Like he's just trying to use synthetic implants on people, so they can So it was just like a new scheme, you know. It's not just like making synthetics. It's just like he's like making a hybrid between humans and synthetic. He's just like giving people the option to put some kinds of synthetic implants, so they can become like cyborgs. Yeah, okay, we cannot go through here. What's up with the heavy music? Nothing's happening yet.
Take the elevator up.
Oh, here is... We released the facehuggers in the labs, and now they sent some guards to try to contain the facehuggers. But that's not working so well, they're getting facehugged. I think this fits well Harrison character, because he's probably very pissed about what the corporates try to do against him. So he's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just send chaos into the pods by releasing facehuggers. One guy is still alive. How long can he stand? I always liked as a kid to see how long these 3 guards can last against the facehuggers, because the facehuggers don't stop coming. Okay, we only have the guy with the shotgun left. I believe that if we... Oh no, we cannot come back to this area anymore. If we could try to get this smart gun. That would be a good weapon. There we go. Bye-bye. There could be another test log here, maybe. Let me see. Oh, there's a computer log. To Dr. Eisenberg, from the head of archaeological studies. Author, I noted General Rykov has no formal education in xenotechnology. His insights into the Zeta site has been quite profound. Zeta site is a location here in the planet, which the Predators established a base like 500 years ago, which is gonna be more explained into the Primal Hunt, the Primal Hunt expansion pack of this game. And Eisenberg, I think Rykov was able to recognize that right away, that the Zeta site is not pilot technology. The ruins there are not derived from only the space jockey from the first region. It's not just pilot technology. The structures there are also Predators. The Predator structures, they have been built there because the Predators had a base there a long time ago. Indeed, as Rykov speculated, Relic A1 South appears to be an emitter of some sort of whose ultra high electrical frames are ideal for disabling electronic gear, and more strangely, inducing momentary nausea. I think it's Relic A1. Wherever this is a single side effect or some other purpose, or whatever A1 South is a weapon, is an issue that may never be answered. Now this got me thinking. I'm not sure if they're referring to the artifact. They could be referring to the artifact from Primal Hunt, which is gonna be... We're gonna be looking into later expansion pack, which is gonna be like a space jockey artifact, which seems to be used to keep aliens controlled in at bay, you know, which is gonna be the major fight over into the expansion pack. So it seems it could be that one, but it was here it's being called A1 South. It seems to be called something else. Calling momentary nausea. This is also something that the third one of the one of the grenades that you can carry in the grenade launcher, the EMP grenades also causes, has a similar effect of causing disabling electronic gear and momentary nausea. This could possibly be, they could be possibly talking about the artifact from the expansion pack. Now this got me thinking. It is kind of a weapon, like a weapon to control aliens and keep them at bay, but that could eventually be... I mean, they didn't manage to control actually aliens during the Primal Hunt, but it could be used eventually for those that knew more how to use that artifact. But it seems to be exclusive for only keeping aliens at bay. It has no effects on predators and humans. It seems to be like an artifact exclusive made for aliens, but I'm not sure if this is specifically that one, or this could be another relic, another artifact variant. I don't know. There's so much like interesting stuff into this nodes, I keep telling you guys. Not the guy there to sign this source. Here are the egg stasis pits that we saw before. Yeah, you guys are not getting to me. You're gonna get stuck there, facehugger. Oh, I think these are all the nodes in this part. I think I got them all. Okay, I guess we can proceed to the elevator now. Whoa! What? What the hell? The floor is missing, but it's here because I'm not falling down. I should be inside of elevator. You guys can see a guy there, a guard. There is a scientist working on something. And this game is can get crazy sometimes. 10 minutes ago, Dr. Eisenberg's team made limited contact with their missing team. They are alive but isolated, which is just a bullshit. It's just a bait for the Marines to go there and get killed. Just another Major McCain log. So we through these logs here, through the test logs, we can know what is happening to the other Marines while we are just doing our own thing here. Like you can have an idea of what is happening to the other characters outside our point of view. Eisenberg, they are alive but isolated. Eisenberg team is drawing plans for the evacuation now. I have put my soldiers at his disposal. Still, I am uneasy. Our communications are limited to our own radio channels. The pod comms are isolated and encrypted to deter industrial espionage, says Eisenberg. Apparently, they had problems with sabotage as well, as if I don't have enough to worry about already. So, escape the pods, locate implantation lab 2. I need to be careful because my HP is quite low. Wait. Go down. Go down. Wasn't there supposed to be... There's supposed to be some test logs. Not in this one. No.
Check the crew quarters. There's an emergency panel at the end of the hall. Override it and you can gain access.
I need to look for HP first. Need to be careful. Yeah, just insta-kill them very fast with the flamethrower. It looks like he's laughing. Like, I don't know who the fuck was the voice actor for that one, but he's supposed to be screaming out of pain of being burned alive, but it looks like he's laughing, which is stupid. I need to get... looking for the hacking device. I am here. The Marine. Yeah, now that screen is more realistic for someone that is being burned. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Bad. Shit, I need to find HP. I'm gonna die. There's a test log here. From September 3 to 2230 last year, it was around the time from the... This note here is related to the expansion pack, the Primal Hunter expansion pack that I already mentioned. I have been here through 3 weeks inside the pods. I feel like I'm on a research vessel in orbit around Earth, nice and safe. Oh, the delusion of being safe here. Yeah, it does give that impression, but it's all bullshit. Sharpe has been it's from Clemens, you know, the girl that I mentioned in the other that I found the other files. That got the post here. Sharp has been kind since I arrived. Some things bother me though. I thought this place was strictly medical, but I wondered. I have met a physicist, Adam Post. He said he was studying relics of Zeta site, which I first took to mean the pilot ruins that run everywhere beneath the stairs. Adam Post is gonna make an appearance on the Primal Hunt. I think I'm mixing it up with Sharpie, but yeah, it's Adam Post. I think that was the guy that is gonna be involved into a mission done by Dunya in the expansion pack. He corrected me though. It's a younger species, he said. Certainly not indigenous with powerful energy technologies. So the Zeta site is a site where the Predators had used it, has a base, had an outpost there. That's the ruin that they are talking about. It's not the pilot species. There's this little discussion here because they found technology, but it is not matching the normal pilot technology, which is gonna be from the Predators, which is as of now in this game. Humanity is not aware of the Predator's existence. Roland Dutani is not like open about it, as it's open with his employees about the existence of the aliens and the pilots. Certainly not indigenous with powerful energy technologies. He added that the tech was much more powerful than what he had been building for the old W Day. Then he blushed and shut up. I'm sure he meant weapons division. I think he wanted to impress me, then realized I wasn't supposed to know. Still, he was very cute, so maybe I'll forgive his war-like tendencies. I need the hacking device to get all the lockers. There's gonna be a HP, something that I can heal in one of these. Save. Be careful.
Who's there?
Yeah, very careful, very careful. Because I'm like 2 bullets away from dying. Just looking around the edges because I can easily die. Here's a bunch of notes from the everyday things from here. From December 26 to 230, the food's labeled for a reason. If it doesn't have your name on it, don't eat it, or I'll start slipping in some delicacies from deck 14 if you keep it up. If anyone see my cat Mischief wandering the hallways, please let me know. I know that we're all very tense in these days, but she means a lot to me. She's been missing for 2 days now. I better not find her in one of those animal cages or there will be hell to pay. And we just get a little bit of like the everyday life at the pause, see a bit more of the contents, just a little bit for the world building, to see how life is like living in this station here. And even like, of course you have like the sci-fi stuff, there's a lot of made up stuff, but still you have like the usual everyday thing that people go through, that people that like in a work situation have to work together with their employees, you know. I enjoy seeing this little stuff. Jason's received the latest Hollow Flick at Gateway. We'll be reviewing it here next Thursday at 9 PM. For anyone interested, don't worry, it's not as bad as last week's. Yeah, if I was gonna go to a place like this, I would probably bring a cat to keep me company, try to protect him, because you wouldn't be able to trust humans in a station like this. I hope he managed to find the cat, and the cat was not like mistaken and just use it as a host for the facehuggers. That would be really bad.
Let's go.
Nah, you're not going anywhere. I just want to get the hacking device and we can proceed and get more stuff and heal. What? What? I thought, why didn't you fire get him? God damn it. This can be very dangerous from now on. To Dr. Martin Sharpie from Eisenberg. Your friend Dr. Fuck! Dr. Fuck! I'm like one bullet away from dying. God damn it. Damn it, let me read it. Your friend Dr. Clements, the girl that was brought here and recently started working there? I mean, not recently, like these data logs are for like 3 months ago. She misunderstands Rykov's importance and his cost. A policeman makes a fine bodyguard unless you plan to rob a bank, and good bodyguards must be paid in one currency or another. Control your team or I will. So I suppose Dr. Clements might have bumped into Rykov doing some wrongdoings, doing some bad things, and Eisenberg is pretty much telling Sharpie to just tell her to shut up about it and just be okay with it. Because this is a corrupt working place, and he's like, say, the bodyguards must be paid in one currency. So he's like, I am aware that Rykov is probably smuggling stuff. He's stealing stuff here, doing things here. She shouldn't be allowed to sell things in black market to make more extra money. I know he's corrupt. I know he's doing his own things that I don't allow it, but I don't care because that's how I make him do his job well, because I need him here to keep things in line, you know. So he's pretty much telling Sharpie to just make Clements shut up about it, because yeah, I'm aware of it, but I need Rykov here because he does his job well. He helps Eisenberg on his own schemes, you know. So he's pretty much telling her to shut up about it. Yeah, here another log about it to Dr. Martin Sharp to Bethany Clements. Dear Martin, I had to write you immediately. I think something is very wrong. My friend Adam Post was accused of misplacing, probably stealing artifacts from his lab. Yeah, so Rykov is stealing the artifacts. He's like smuggling this thing to off-world, and sometimes he needs like a guinea pig. You know, he needs to put the blame on someone instead of him. You know, so he ended up doing this to Adam Post. Adam Post ended up getting accused of this, and he's just gonna get punished, while Rykov and his men get away with it. And Clemens, of course, have a problem with that. She probably sent this stuff to Martin Sharp, and Eisenberg just doesn't give a shit about Adam Post. He's okay with Rykov like sacrificing some employees to keep his schemes up, you know. I know he couldn't have been because he was with me at the time, but his ID card show him authorizing their removal. He thinks that Rykov must be involved. Yeah, Rykov is a guy that cares much about his men, his soldiers, but he doesn't give a shit about scientists. He sees the lives of the scientists as expendable. He really doesn't care about them. I feel uncomfortable going to Dr. Eisenberg about this, but I'm sure he did want to know. Yeah, he knows about this, but he doesn't really care. He doesn't have a problem with Rykov doing this shit as long as he's willing to do what he wants when he really needs it. But I'm sure he would want to know. I think this is a serious security breach. Can you help? Yeah, that's gonna be the problem. Why Clements is just gonna you know, she thinks something bad is gonna happen to her because of this. Rykov is very important because he's willing to, I mean, if Eisenberg needs to kill someone, you know, murder someone that is bugging him, he just have to tell Rykov, and Rykov is gonna be willing to do it. He does all the dirty work that Rykov might have to do it. Rykov is not really a really strong guy. He's not a soldier, so he doesn't have the means to do that. So he relies a lot on Rykov to do that kind of stuff for him. But Rykov has a price, and the price is that kind of stuff. Rykov's goals are all related to doing things that will allow him to get a better chance at fighting Predators, because he has a big hatred for the Predators. And he's smuggling a lot of artifacts and stuff to collect a lot of money, so he can... Because with more money, you have more chance of getting things done. Priority 120 email from November 24, 2230 to Dr. Stephen Fowler from Dr. Adrian Elliott. Your last note had me very worried. You're not describing the same thing that I knew. Eisenberg wasn't calm or methodical. He was arrogant and cocky, took big risks with his father to back him up. Other things, he was wimpy, got winded walking stairs. From your stories, he's being on serious vitamin regimens or something. Yeah, Eisenberg changed a lot. We're gonna find out more about his backstory, about how things started on this planet, how he was before, what made him change, what caused the incident that made him get this transformation. This is like a foreshadowing about things that are gonna be more explained in the Alien campaign. In the Alien campaign, we get to know more about Eisenberg, that is antagonist of that campaign. In Predator campaign, we get to know a little more about Rykov, because Rykov is the antagonist of the Predator campaign. Of course, people change when they go through things like Expedition 1. Yeah, we're gonna about our Expedition 1, which is the first expedition to this planet. And things went bad, very bad right there. But that doesn't mean you should work with them. Just my free advice, Steve. Yeah, we got stuff that we needed. Dear Alice, in reply to your question, you know the rules. You may be my sister, but I'm sticking to public info. Safer that way. Rykov used to be US CM, which is a Marine, a general. Discharged after an incident on Karari. Here we're getting more information. In the other computer, we had like an extra bit of information in world building lore about Eisenberg. In this one, we have about Rykov. We're gonna be finding, like I mentioned, this more about in the Predator campaign, which I just love this kind of stuff. Like you find information, like they are like little pieces of a puzzle that are like spread out into three campaigns, and you get a little bit of through each mission you get a little more of the mortals pieces together, and everything fits well with this big puzzle, you know, the little pieces of information. Discharged after an incident on Korari, a jungle planet. Messy affair, very badly injured, sole survivor, told crazy stories about invisible killers. Predators, that's his backstory with the Predators, that's why he hates Predators. Lucky to get a medical discharge. His story is confused there. USCM docs say Rykov broke his spine, suffered paralysis, but later when he pops in mercenary circles, his back seems fine. So after the incident, he left the Colonial Marines and became a mercenary. As a merc, his record is great but violent. He just lost his shit. He just became very violent, a very crazy, angry individual after the incident, probably because of all the pain that he suffered, and he's using black market medication to be able to move and to be able to function properly. He's pretty free with looting too. Likes jobs where he won't be supervised and can walk away with a bonus. Yeah, he's just a really classic mercenary. The last part is rumor though. It's not just a rumor. Quit the job and come home. I mean it. Now, with love, your brother Nate. Yeah, a lot of people here that work at the pods, they start seeing wrong stuff. They start seeing, and they starting to feel fear and get worried about their lives, because things might end up getting to them. You know, they mention their relatives about it, how their life here is not that good. There are problems here, and their relatives, of course, they are looking for the safety of their their family members that are here at the pods, and they just want them to get back home. January 1st, 2231, New Year's Day. Hungover, shouldn't have admitted I have got doubts to D. Here is this one is from Dimitri, the fiance of Dunya that died. Here's a note of him talking about her. I have got doubts to D, which it's all he called it, to Dunya. She's touchy. Come on, marriage is big, right? Because they are talking about marriage, and Dimitri is kind of like, he's not completely sure if he really wants to marry or not. Both of them are part of the Iron Bears mercenary squad, which is like Rykov's personal private squad. They want a response to him instead of to Weyland Yutani and Eisenberg, his private mercenaries. I should be scared. I'm making a big promise. I say from her face. Do you think I said I wanted to have an affair or hire a hooker or something? Just nervous. I mean, he probably told her just like, can we just yeah, I probably said to her, oh, I'm not sure I really want to marry yet. And she was like, what? She probably got very angry at him. Just nervous. I write her other notes. She loves notes. So we get a little more background information about what was like the relationship between Dimitri and Dunya. A little pistol ammo. Let's hack a few more lockers. Here we have flamethrower ammo. There we go. HP, finally. I'm no longer one bullet away from dying. Shotgun ammo. I'm gonna stick to the flamethrower. It's much better to kill Marines than with the shotgun. Because as long as the fire touches them, it's an insta-kill. No one here? Okay, I can hack one more. Some more doors. Oh yeah, we are at pod 2. I forgot to mention that. We're at pod 2. I mean, in this big cannon, we have like several pods that are connected. Currently, there are 4 pods, I believe. Pod 5 is the one that it has been falling down. We're gonna be able to get a better look at it when we're playing later on this level and also in the Predator campaign. And pod 5 is currently down. It fell down and was destroyed in the events that are gonna be shown in the Primal Hunt expansion pack. There is Dunya, my buttercup, my little muffin, sweetest of sweets. She's a fucking psychopath. I mean, we're like seeing like love letters from killers to each other, because the 2 of them are mercenaries. They are killers. They are used to do bad things, and we see how they are stealing like love thing. They still like act like normal people. I missed you last night on patrol. At night it's so hard to be without my angel. I mean, she's a fucking devil. The thought of you arouses me. I shiver for you, yearn for you, my other half, my devil. Yeah, she is a devil. My mistress and soon my wife. Remember me when I am away, and think of what we'll have when I return. Love, Dimitri. Well, unfortunately for those, that marriage is never gonna happen. Date from November 28, 2230. I tried to contact my brother at Odobono's station again last night. Oh shit, I'm getting shot. Odobono's station is a Easter egg because I think that's one of the stations from the AVP Classic game. I think it's just a reference. I don't think they're trying to really connect it. It was just like a little bit of a reference, a Easter egg. No luck. I'm not buying this bit about the weather scrambly outcome. Something is wrong at the POC. Yeah, this date here, November 28, was the date where the incident in the primary operation complex started, which is going to be mentioned in the Alien campaign. And yeah, here's when people started noticing that there's problem in communication. They cannot communicate to people outside of the planet anymore because they relied on the POC to do that. Something's wrong with the POC. They're just not telling us yet. Yeah, they try to keep the information down for as long as they can.
Someone there?
Yeah, someone with a flamethrower. So in this, I think a big problem at the pods is that people are not honest with each other. People lie a lot. Like, it's something that is... it's very common in workplaces. In the corporate workplaces, just people willing to always lie and deceive one another. You know? And of course, in a whaling event facility, that's gonna be very common. Oh, I missed a piece of dialogue. I came in too close. I mean, came in too fast, I mean. Should have saved it just before that, but okay. There's gonna be a little test log here. To General Recall from Dr. Eisenberg from October 3, 2230. I understand that we have lost relics from Zeta side. He's referring to stuff that... From, again, the Primal Hunt, because they reference a lot of stuff that end up developing to the Primal Hunt expansion pack here. Just a lot of foreshadowing. It is one of the things for us to misplace artifacts. They are valuable, of course, but they are outside of my focus. I hope you understand that this is not applied to our specimen containment. I mean, Eisenberg is just... He cares much more about the alien creature itself than the artifacts from either Predator or Pilot technology. Our arrangements will become very strained if I discover specimens have gone missing. So he's like, okay, I don't mind you stealing artifacts. I can deal with that. But I can deal... I mean, I'm willing to let you... let those things slip. You can just continue with your smuggling operations, your bribing people in order to do that. But if you do the same thing with actually alien specimens, that's too much. That's my limit. That's like Eisenberg limit. I'm willing to take a lot, but not his specimens going away. No, you just don't touch my aliens. Like, Eisenberg is very touchy about his aliens. Missing persons report, archaeological expedition, hashtag 425, unexpected number of activity. They aren't usually active during the day. Distress call received at 3 3:15 p.m. Dropship security arrived 8 minutes later. 2 synthetics recovered. Allison Walker, technician class 1. Peter Graves, technician class 2. And Dr. Post, the guy that Rykov got rid of, were not found. So I think this is referring to some of the scientists, some of the expedition that the Marines are being sent to rescue. Some of them are already dead. One of them was Dr. Post, which something I believe that these people here are all people that Rykov wanted to get rid of, and he just took advantage of this archaeological expedition to get rid of those, specifically those scientists. You know, he's gonna use that to make the Marines, to try to get rid of the Marines as well. Here was what the Predator was before.
Pick it up.
They're investigating because the Predator has already escaped. Here, Dr. Sharp presiding. Implant accident. Accident! It's not accident. Accident investigation 542. On the morning of October 40, Dr. Bennett Clements, the girl that came here, was not being like okay with the corruption going on at the pods, failed to properly initiate the safeguard override system. As a result, a single stage 1 xenomorph escaped into the general implantation area, meaning a facehugger. Dr. Clements reacted to the warning klaxon too slowly. She's currently in cold sleep. However, we cannot fully arrest the xenomorph life cycle, so they cannot prevent like the facehugger from implanting her with a chestbuster. Her family has been notified. So like she just started touching very touched subjects. She got a little too close to the corruption affairs in the pods, and this is what happens to her. Like, it's very suspicious, right? How like especially her that was like just touching the wrongdoings of Rykov and Eisenberg. She just got facehugger the next day. Very fishy, right? Yeah, they did to us. They did this intentionally to her. They wanted to get rid of her, so it's like a set storyline, and it gives you more of a context of how things are at the pods, how Rykov and Eisenberg are assholes, and it's gonna make you more satisfied to kill them in the Alien Predator campaigns. I feel like this is a little bit of a like character development to build like good villains, to give you more of a context of how these antagonists are like, you know, learn more about the characters. Because sometimes on cutscenes, on gameplay, you don't have time to explain much about the characters, learn more about many characters in the game, like the villains. And I think like developing an antagonist is very important because the focus on the game, or like in storyline, movie, game, book, whatever, is the defeat of the antagonist. So developing the antagonist and learning more about him helps a lot. Don't shoot the elevator. Got him. Escaping is being tricky. You're asking that to the Marines hacking specialist. Of course I can hack this.
Something's wrong. You've got to get out of there.
Trying to. Oh, I have to crouch here. We are, I believe, at the last section of this mission. Making log is complete through his departure from the pods and the commencement of Operation Savior. Their exact time of departure is unclear, but painfully evident that a difference of mere minutes could have meant the difference for the thing. I think he's referring specifically in this debriefing for Tani about the it's gonna be more about the after they start to get it, try to look for that missing thing at the hives.
Medical teams, please report.
Operation Savior is the operation to save the missing things and also try to capture the Empress. It's gonna be all correlated. Oh. The corporates have this big mission done by Eisenberg to capture the Empress, and they are taking advantage of the Marines going to the hive to be able to use them as bait to like have like here they are like bait agents to pay attention to the Marines, and so they can have a better chance of capturing the Empress. Find a way out of the pods, locate your thing, find new gear, we're gonna need it. Because like I mentioned before, the Empress is like the biggest queen, the oldest queen, because the hive on this planet is very big, the alien hive. They have multiple alien queens spread out around the planet, because after a certain area, like they need to cover more area, they need to get more hosts, to have more hives, to increase the size of the hive, and for that they start getting multiple queens. But the oldest queen becomes known as the Empress, and she rules over the other little queens. Oh, I think I need to be careful with the shotgun, guys. They can insta-kill me, I think. Just one shot. Oh, dropship. This could be the dropship that is probably going to try to kill the Predator that we play as in the Predator campaign. And you guys can see here more of a vision of the pods. Like, we are like in this big cannon, this big open area, and there are 4 pods currently that are just hanging here on the ceiling. They are all like glued together, and they have these corridors that connect them one to another. And they're like all the labs, all the stuff, all the research facilities are all like inside the spots. And I mean, up here you might think that you are safer than down there. And I think the design is really interesting for a research facility to be just hanging, literally hanging from the ceiling here. Oh, almost. He almost got me with the shotgun. He was just about to shoot. Wait, I'm gonna shoot him from far. I don't want him to get close. I think that guy also has a shotgun. I think I have to go up here now. No, it's not here yet. It's not here. I think it could be in the next one.
They've sealed the passageways. You're gonna have to do this the hard way.
What? Oh.
There are service hatches at either end of the skyway. You're gonna have to go up.
Oh, I think it's bugged. Oh, another. Gonna have to use 60 cents again. My God, it's all the time. It's all the time in this. This should be open. This happened in multiple times. Happened in the first mission, the first time. I don't know why.
Head back across
Yeah,
the skyway.
if she's saying something. Oh, spoiler alert, the voice they're talking to us is actually a girl. It's just distorted. I just couldn't help myself and reveal it too soon. Okay, we got up here. This should have been open. If there was a dialogue there, it's because it's this way. Look, don't look down. Don't look down. Imagine the fall from here. Oh my God, it's not this way. Damn it! I thought it was this way. Fuck. It's through here. Oh, now the door
Be
opens.
careful. The wind's pretty strong out there.
You guys are too late. I'm leaving. Bye bye.
Try not to look down.
I just can't help it. It's very high, the fucking pods where they are hanging from, you know? Very, very high. Oh.
There should be a hatch there. It'll drop you down into a backup lift. You can get to the surface from there.
That's the plan. And try to not die. We're almost making it to the end. There's gonna be one guy here, yeah. Oh, shotgun guy. Nah, I'm gonna kill you from far. We won't risk you one-shotting me from up close. We're almost at the end. Power it, get the elevator down. Now we're at pod 3. Let me save again. The whole point of me playing hard instead of hardcore is because of this saving mechanic, but sometimes I just keep forgetting how to save. Oh, there's one here. What happened? Oh, a predator. It's a predator and he's jumping the dropship. He's escaping. It's the predator which we ended up releasing earlier. We saw it earlier before into stasis.
What the hell is that?
It's a predator.
Something's on the roof.
Yeah, it's a predator, dumbasses.
Dropship 1, pull up immediately. Dropship 1, report. Over.
We're getting a rocket launcher now. Very good. We're almost done. Here we met some of the Iron Bears, the recall men. No, stop shooting. And we got the pulse rifle back. And now we're gonna have a little kind of a boss fight, I guess we can call it. So I'll be saving once again. Come on, stop hiding. I know you are coming. Oh. Careful. Reload. No. He's using the combat exhaust, like a power loader with super guns. It's very strong. How many rockets can you eat? It's like he's a sponge. Very sponge. Oh, there we go. Kill the exosuit pilot Ivan before he kills you. Yeah, Ivan, we're gonna learn more. He's like Rikov's right-hand man. We're gonna see more of him in the other campaigns. He was the blonde guy that we saw earlier in the start of the third mission. And this is the end of the level.